again, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. We are back once again. I'm trying to do something a little different, man. I'm just feeling motivated. I'm feeling inspired. Shout out to DoorDash. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Yeah, shout out to you. It's been a while. It's been a minute, but I'm here, present. I'm just here trying to show up, man. I done had a good bit going on. It's been keeping me busy, keeping me occupied. But you know what? This train gonna keep on rolling. These wheels gonna keep on turning. This vehicle gonna keep on going down the path it is intended to roll. I got plenty of things that I gotta share, say, uh, question, but today we're doing unpopular opinion. Um, we got unpopular opinion. It's on the WYN network. We got the WYN show that just kind of I'm gonna have to revive it and have to renew it. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got a sneaker show coming out about shoes and stuff and things like that. And then we're just gonna talk about sneakers, sports, lifestyle, just things that come to me, spirituality, all that good stuff. But I'm not gonna be on here very long, but I just wanted to make sure I put some kind of content up because like I said, I've been motivated and been challenged as well, I have been inspired by DoorDash to continue to do what I'm doing. So I'm gonna look a little different from time to time, but I ain't gonna look like this every time. But I just had to get on here and get it out, you know. But today we're just gonna talk a little sports. So I ain't even gonna get into what I'm gonna talk about. It got something to do with these colors that you see. It ain't quite the same colors that they are, but it got something to do with that. That's what we're gonna end at. But today we had some pretty good games in college football. You know, I'm a big fan of college football. Shout out to you if you are too. But my team didn't fare so well. Auburn Tigers, War Eagle, War Damn Meek and all that. We didn't win. We lost to the Arkansas Razorbacks. It was quite the nail biter, quite the game. It was a little bit at times, but hey, you know what? You win some, you lose some. They had plenty of opportunities to win, but for some reason, they just, to me, once again, this is unpopular opinion, so I'm out here sharing my opinion, whether it's popular or not. They don't have a true identity. Their identity it's not there. It's like you don't have that quarterback that is the star. You don't have those stars, those key players that is like, hey, if I put the ball in this person's hand, good things are gonna happen. You know, we don't even have like the game manager. You know what I mean? And the game manager is not a bad thing. Game manager is not a bad thing. I repeat, game manager is not a bad thing because the game manager will not mess up. They will do what is necessary. They can realize that if that big play isn't there, that big gain isn't there, they can check it down and keep being productive. They will continue to do the small, positive, incremental things that are necessary to put us in a position to have a chance to win. Okay, we don't have that star, we don't have that receiver and we may have that receiver, but we got things going on with the quarterback. But we don't have that receiver that's like, hey, that is dugout. We got to get the ball in that guy's hand. Um, we might have that running back, but we just don't have that rhythm to where we have a balanced offensive attack to say, hey, we're gonna get the ball in this guy's hand, we're gonna feed him, and we're gonna feed him, and he's gonna run it, and he's gonna run it, and we're gonna see what happens from there. We just don't have good chemistry of collective in sync, moving in the same direction type of uh, uh, attack on the offensive side of the ball. Now, I will say the defense, they did the best they could with what they had. The offense couldn't help the defense stay off the field, but the defense They did what they could, but they did make some key plays at times that just did not work out in our favor. One in particular was they could have gotten off the field and gotten the ball back, and we ended up getting a pass interference call, which was kind of sealed it, if I would say. But hey, moving on from that game, we had Tennessee and Oklahoma. We had Miami and USF. We had a few other games, but the game, even though these teams are not ranked, we had the game against, well, the game that featured the Colorado Buffaloes and the Baylor Bears. Yes, the Baylor Bears. So the Baylor Bears had to play on the road in this particular game against the Colorado Buffaloes. And this game was one of those games where you're like, okay, show me what you got, Colorado. Show us who you are, Baylor. That was it. That's it. No more, no less. The game was competitive. The game was interesting. And the final score ended up being 38-31. It ended up going into overtime. Yes, I said it. That's right. That's correct. Overtime. Now, in that overtime, it was the overtime ending was just as exciting as the regulation ending. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is one of those games that I would say probably would be like, boom, instant classic. But the thing of it is this: we need Colorado to go ahead and have a better season, a winning season. I would love for them to get 10 wins, but we gotta get to a bowl game. Nothing less than a bowl game. They seem to be better on both sides of the ball. I feel like they have improved. I feel like they have filled out the roster to have a little bit more balance for both sides of the ball. Now, their running game, we have to improve that a little bit more, but that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is the last minutes of regulation and the overtime. Now, it was going back and forth, uh, and then it seemed like Baylor took charge. You know what I mean? Like the tables turned, and it was like Baylor had all the momentum, and everything was going in their way for them to close it out. But when Colorado got the ball back, they were down seven. Um, what was it? Was it 24-17, I think? I think. Anyway, they were down seven, right? So what we had was a play in which Shadur Sanders, had to wheel and deal and make some plays that pays, make the plays that pay. And it paid off. And we had a collective group of men, young men, that said, hey, today we are going to play together and we are going to do everything in our power to win this game. And when it came down to it, should have bought some time. It was like, well, before they get down to it, they drove down the field. They were driving. They had a hiccup here on one play during that possession. And he threw a pass, and it actually was a bad spot. It was a bad spot. That's fact. Yeah, that's my opinion, but it is actually facts that that was a bad spot. That was a bad spot because that cost them some time, and because they would have had to reset the chains, and that cost them a few seconds. You know what I mean? But sometimes mistakes are made, and you got to play through it. But the thing of it is, that should have been a first down. That should have been a first down, right? Okay. Now, I may just put it up in a moment here. I'm gonna see. But anyway, should have been a first down. We're down to 11 seconds. 11 seconds. Next play call. Shadur works his magic in the pocket, extends the play, heaves it up. The ball bounces off the receiver's chest, hits his hands, and hits the ground. Incomplete pass. He was at the 2 yard line when he dropped this ball. The two, the 2 yard line. So he drops the ball at the 2 yard line. And now we got 2 seconds left. We only have 2 seconds remaining in the game. Next play. Next play. Put the ball in Shadur's hand. He's ready to make a play. Get it out there to a receiver. They ready to make some play. Travis Hunter balled out throughout this whole game. Shadur ball, the offense ball. The defense showed up, man. Like I said, it wasn't like it was this high scoring, no defense, back and forth game. Both defenses came to play today. So 2 seconds. And it was really a situation where we could really say, hey, we can we can make something happen in these 2 seconds. It was really just like we can make something happen in these 2 seconds. So Shador rolls out, heaves it up, Hail Mary style. Number 10, Welch, I believe, goes up and makes the play. And like I said, this was 31-24, right? 31-24. Number 14 drops the pass at the 2 yard line. Shador rolls out, heaves it down the field to the end zone. Because yeah, I think number 14, Shepard, was the one that dropped the ball at 2. He looked like he cried a little bit when he was on the field, but laying down. But Shador rolls out to the left, buys some time, heaves it down, and number 10, Welch, slides in, catches it on the ground for the touchdown. LaQuante, Webster, not Welch. Webster, my bad. Uh, Great play. If they would have said incomplete pass, they would have had some problems. Everybody would have ran on that field, and and I was gonna say they would have ran them officials out of there. Nah, they would have ran them officials into the ground because that would have been just a horrible call. But anyway, Webster showed up, made the play in a regulation, 30-31. 0 seconds on the clock. They go ahead and they kick the field goal, tied up. We going to overtime. In the overtime, the Buffaloes get the ball first. The Buffaloes march down the field methodically and running with a healthy dose of the run, punching into the end zone, punching in. They tied 31-31, going into the OT. They go up 38-31. So what happens next? Of course, the opposing team, the Baylor Bears, Baylor University Bears, they have to get the ball. And when they get the ball, I found these results on search. I want to tell you right now, Google. So just chill out. You interrupting my show. But anyway, back to bed. Baylor runs the ball. They methodically march down the field. They had a healthy dose of the run, and they marched on down. get down to like the 2, 3 yard line or what have you, set up to go ahead and score and make this a tie again. Well, I don't know. They could have thought about going to the win. Who knows? But the thing about it is this: they were in scoring position. They were headed to score. But guess who shows up and makes the play on defense? None other than the one and only two-way player himself, number 12, Travis Hunter. If you ain't got a Travis Hunter on your squad, you ain't doing much. Everybody would love to have a Travis Hunter on their squad. Everyone would love to have that Travis Hunter on their squad. But you know what? It ain't but one Travis Hunter. He's different. He's different, man. That guy, he's not like us. He's not like them. They not like him. He's different. But all I gotta say is this. He made the play to seal the game. The guy's running to the end zone. He breaks down in position, head up, eyes on target, hat on the ball, knocks the ball out. The guy fumbles at like the 1 yard line. No, it did not break the plane. In case you were wondering, ball rolls into the end zone. It does not get recovered. It rolls out of the back of the end zone. Therefore, it results in a touchback. Game over. Ball game. That's all she wrote. Bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks. Man, what an ending. What a game. Instant classic, in my opinion. That's something that's going to definitely be a part of the history of the Baylor Colorado rivalry. That's definitely a part of Colorado's history. Now, it would be great if they can continue to build upon this and carry on and win more games, enough games to get in the bowl game, but just have a winning record overall, man. I would love for them to come out somehow, with 8 wins. It would be great to get 10, but and then be ranked. But this was a great win. This was something that can really motivate you, build your self-esteem, and bring your team together, man. Because it's like now you really know that one to them, we got each other back. We care about each other. We it's a brotherhood. It's a team. We unified. We in this together. We go out here. We go. We fight. We win. We compete. You know. We know we might win some, might lose some, but hey, we trying to win. We trying to win them out. We trying to be winners. I feel like it is something different about this team today. Now, we still got some football to play. We still got some games on the schedule. It's good to have this feel good moment, but you got to go out there and close out, finish out, win out. But what a game, 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 what a game. What an ending, what plays, what effort. Man, this is why you hang out late, up late, and watch games like this. For stuff like this, you can have stuff to talk about like this. So, with that being said, I could go on, but man, you know what? Some people think they still not that great. Some people think Shadir's not that good. The line is bad and the defense is bad, and so on and so forth. You are very well entitled to your opinion. However, I just feel like there's something different about this season. Now we'll see in the upcoming weeks what happens. But hey, today, tonight, this was the most exciting game that came on. And these teams weren't even ranked. But this was must see TV. I must say, it was must see TV. But once again, I'm finna wrap it up, about to close it out, man, because I think I said enough, done enough. I feel good about being able to come on here and share with y'all, man, and see where this goes. But look out for more from Unpopular Opinion on the WYN network. Look out for the next episode of WYN. Look out for the Sneaker Podcast. The Sneaker. Yeah, we're gonna do something with pertaining to sneakers, man. I'm just branching out. I want to do a little motivation, inspirational, innovative, educational. We're just gonna do a little bit of things that are indicative and representative of me. Also, we're gonna be doing some things that relate to just me and grown men and where we are and lifestyle living and being better. Because we need some positivity out there. We need to pour out the positivity with purpose. But that's all I gotta say today. Be great. This is all I have to say. Signing off from Unpopular Opinion. Colorado, they're gonna be all right, man. And I feel like they're gonna be all right this year. This year, we're gonna see something different. So, till next time, signing out from Unpopular Opinion. Let me try it again. So until next time, this is all. I gotta find a little catchy way to close it out. Cause I got something to say on the WIN, but how about this? I have my opinion, you have your opinion, we have our opinion. But you know what? You may have strong feelings about it, but it just might be.